Brooke Hogan has quietly sparked questions after skipping her father Hulk Hogan's funeral. While family and friends gathered for a heartfelt tribute, with yellow boots, church hymns, and Vince McMahon leading one final cheer, Brooke wasn't there. Instead, she posted a beach photo with her newborn twins, writing, "Daddy, we honored you in the simplest way." But things took a turn. That same day, Brooke went on radio and said she didn't even know Hulk had leukemia, the illness listed as a private cause of death. She also recalled their last phone call 2 years ago. Hulk had called out of the blue and said, "I'm sorry for whatever I did." No details, just that one sentence. And that was the last time they spoke. Now Brooke's asking why there was no autopsy, and why his inner circle, in her words, was more focused on keeping him performing than protecting him. She ended by saying, "I loved him. I really did." But online, the questions haven't stopped. Now move to next news. Jack Osbourne just gave us the most rock and roll eulogy without even trying. 1 week after Ozzy's emotional memorial, Jack's still processing being a son, a co-star, and apparently part-time roadie to the Prince of Darkness. He called their 14,051-day journey together a blessing. And yes, he counted the days, because that's how you grieve when your dad's a rock icon and your childhood involved tour buses and travel shows. Cue the emotional montage. Ozzy giggling with grandkids, doing dumb stuff in RVs, and claiming he learned tricks in prison. Classic dad energy with a bit of bat-biting edge. Even as a father now, Jack sees Ozzy less as a headbanger, more as a roadmap, possibly with a few potholes. But hey, it worked! And of course, Ozzy didn't just ride off into the sunset. 17 days before his death, he performed for 45,000 fans. Full throttle, black eyeliner at all. Jack summed it up with a quote, "Life isn't about arriving at the grave safely. It's about skidding in sideways yelling, 'What a ride!'" And if you're wondering, yes, he'd do it all again tomorrow. Probably louder. Now move to next news. Nicki Minaj just revisited her 2013 high school video look, and let's just say the stiletto challenge came back with a vengeance and a wardrobe warning. On August 5th, Nicki posted a new attempt at the viral high heel pose on Instagram, but the Chanel dress said not today. She blamed the short hemline and some uncooperative thongs, adding, "Didn't want to make it explicit," which is very un-Nicki, but very considerate. Still, she did land both feet and promised Barbs the full pose is coming soon. That's one teaser no one expected. Meanwhile, celebs are all over this challenge. Ciara nailed a gym version, sitting on a dumbbell like it's a throne. Whitney Carson casually balanced on a disco ball, because of course she did. And Jenna Bush Hager? She went full chaos mode with a stack of books, a rogue belt, and pure panic laughter energy. Conclusion? The challenge may be about balance, but the real talent is keeping your outfit intact. Now move to the next news. Another WNBA game, another adult toy on the court. Yep, for the third time this week, someone thought it was a good idea to throw a sex toy. This time it landed near Indiana Fever's Sophie Cunningham during a game against the LA Sparks. Caitlin Clark didn't play, but the game paused mid-second quarter as the ref spotted the object. LA's Kelsey Plum, she just walked up and kicked it off the court like a penalty kick. Post-game, Plum praised both teams for staying composed. Meanwhile, Kelsey Mitchell from the Fever said, "We can't control everybody's actions, but whoever thinks this is funny, we're praying for you." One guy in Georgia is already facing charges for doing the same thing last week. And yeah, this isn't even the first repeat offense, it's the third. Now move to next news. Now move to the last news of today's section. Sydney Sweeney just turned a denim ad into a full-blown culture clash. Her American Eagle Jeans versus Jeans campaign sparked backlash. Some saw it as a weird wink to eugenics. Conservatives loved it. Critics hated it. Then BuzzFeed added fuel, revealing she's a registered Republican in Florida. Next thing you know, Trump posted, "Go get 'em, Sydney." Yes, that actually happened. The brand gave the usual "we hear you" statement. Sydney stayed cool, probably just watching it all spiral from the comfort of her blue jeans. What started as fashion is now politics in denim form. Follow, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe.
Now I love her ad.
Blake Lively just went through a very tense deposition, and guess who was sitting right across the table? Justin Baldoni, and legal experts say his presence might have worked to his advantage. According to TMZ, as a party in the case, Baldoni has every right to sit in on the deposition. Legal analyst Misty Maris even said having the defendant in the room can be a power move. It's a lot harder to stretch the truth when the person you're talking about is staring you down. Reports say the room was intense. Blake was likely shown hours of video footage, hundreds of pages of texts and emails, and a full timeline prepared by Baldoni's team. Imagine flipping through that mountain of evidence while the guy in question is just watching you. To make it more awkward, the two haven't been seen together in ages, not even at the movie premiere, where Baldoni claimed he was banished to the basement. So yeah, that face-to-face moment, probably not cozy. That's the latest from Blake Lively's deposition. Let's move to the next news. And finally, we turn to some sad news from the wrestling world. Hulk Hogan's cause of death has been revealed as acute myocardial infarction, a heart attack, according to documents obtained by Access Hollywood. His death is considered natural, but the papers also revealed something fans didn't know. Hogan had been quietly battling leukemia, CLL, and had a history of atrial fibrillation, an irregular heart rhythm. Hogan passed on July 24th at age 71. He is survived by his wife Sky Daly, whom he married in 2023, and his children Brooke and Nick with ex-wife Linda Hogan. Even with a rocky public history with his daughter Brooke, she shared a heartfelt Instagram tribute calling him her everything and saying their bond is eternal. Hogan will be cremated, leaving behind a legacy as one of wrestling's most iconic figures. And now, the world knows the private battle he faced offstage. That's the latest on Hulk Hogan's passing. And that's all for today's updates. Until next time, goodbye and take care.